Hi everyone, it's Hannah. So this video is a bit different than what we usually upload, stop motions, animation, and things like that. I decided I wanted to film a town tour of my town Genovia, which is about a year old, because I haven't been spending too much time on it, mainly because the screenshot button is broken, and I've also been spending time on my second device on a different town, and I'm kind of doing some hacking and things like that. So I haven't been spending too much time in Genovia, and it's kind of a mess right now. So as soon as I'm done filming this, I'm going to cut down all my trees and just re-landscape everything. But I thought it would be fun to take a sort of time capsule version of Genovia right now. Okie dokie, so here's my house. Oops. I have my umbrella on so I won't get a tan. My house isn't fully upgraded because I kind of like how the house is similar in size to the villagers' houses, and I don't plan on upgrading it anymore. And I'll show you guys the inside of my house at the end. So right by it I have a well, because why not? And my neighbor Bill lives back here. He's a duck and a jock. Oh, there he is. Hello, Bill. Back here a villager lived here, and then I was lazy and I just didn't do anything with it after she moved out, so I'm planning on using this area once I re-landscape everything. Back here I have some rice racks. I was planning on putting a bunch of these in so it looked kind of like a farm, but that obviously never happened. Here's Eric's house. Eric is a villager I bought on the Beltree Forum with Beltree Forum currency, not real money, and he's so cute. We'll see if we find him. He's a little moose. And his house looks like a little log cabin. So here's the plaza. This town isn't hacked because I couldn't hack this DS because the button's broken. But Bryceland Forest on YouTube will come and visit your towns in live streams and put weeds and clovers and things on your pavement and beaches, which is awesome. I put a little gyroid down here for a little decoration, so fancy. And mushrooms and things. My tree is getting super big, which is fun. Down here's my bamboo forest and the diving cliff. I'll show you guys the secret beach in a bit. Here's Flurry's house. A geyser right by a hammock, because that makes sense. You really want a geyser right by your head while you're relaxing on a hammock. This is Kabuki's house. Kabuki is my favorite villager of all time. And he has some gold roses by his house, which I picked up in a giveaway town because I'm too lazy to get a golden anything. And here's some more bamboo back here in the cafe. I really didn't like where Kabuki put his house when I got him, but I kind of love it now. He lives alone, except for Flurry, in this bamboo forest right by the cafe. Down here are some random trees. Again, I don't know why I put these here. I'm just gonna cut them all down. I know that the bamboo will stay. Definitely not these. Back here, this is probably my favorite area because of all the mushrooms that I kept from fall. And we have a sign that goes down to the beach. The beach is nothing special. All of the signs are from when I was trying to make my town sort of Christopher Robin and Winnie the Pooh-ish. But since I haven't been spending as much time in here, that theme has kind of faded, and I'm hoping to get back into it once I re-landscape. Some more mushrooms. Here's the town hall, and that's our town flag. Genovia is from The Princess Diaries, which is a movie directed by Gary Marshall, and Gary Marshall is the best. So, yes. Back here, I was kind of ready for someone to move in here, but then I decided no. So I don't even know what the heck is going on over here. I have a lamp because why not, I guess? Up here's Dizzy's house. Dizzy is a little elephant. We can see if he's home. His house is also in a really awkward spot. He was in my first town that I accidentally deleted, so I got him on the forum as well. I obviously really like his house because I stole everything from him. I'm planning on re-landscaping this whole area because his pathway to his house is just in this weird spot where it looks like you shouldn't be walking back there, right behind the town hall. So up here is retail, and I have some flowers planted over here because it's in a sort of awkward spot, so you can't put trees or bushes or anything back there because it's in the middle of the building and the pond. Oh, there's the reset center. Down here is a newer area with the lighthouse. I think the lighthouse looks really nice right by the water, which is why I put it right by the river here. It can also look really nice on the cliffside. I have some fruit here on the bridge. Words. I have some, just a couple fruit baskets, apples. Because I feel like the bridges look so bare. You can put mushrooms on the bridges as well, which I did on another bridge, which we'll get to. Okay, this is one of the many villagers whose houses and villager personality and like everything. I just despise this villager. I think his name is Coach. Yeah, his name is Coach. He plopped his house right where I was planning on making this little camping area. And I really dislike him a lot. Over here is the resting place of Dobie, who I miss ridiculous amount. His house was right here, and then I really liked how this looked. I opened it up just in case someone else would want to move in here, but it would just kind of weave into this tent house. And another character I made was in there, Varian from Tangled the series. His house is a mess. I'm embarrassed. I don't even want to show you guys. Villager number 2, who I hate and despise, who I don't even know her name, Bella. She's a mouse, and she plopped her house. So like Kabuki, I kind of wanted to make Annika, or however you pronounce her name, a little area, maybe put like a pyramid or something, because she's an Egyptian cat, similar to how Kabuki has his bamboo forest. But Bella had other plans. And see, I didn't even really try to landscape this area to fit her in here because, ugh, Bella. Here's the campsite. Then up here is a picnic blanket. Down here is the beach access. Again, nothing really exciting happening down there. And we have the area behind retail still. Oops. Goodbye, Bella's house. There's one more villager house, you might be able to see it on the map, who I think is at the very top of the despised villagers. So here we are in this forest area. It's just supposed to be a forest with nothing much going on. Oh, there's Annika. Hello. Oh, she wants to talk to us. You see that house right there? Sure. So I have some street lamps over here too that I forgot to point out. But anyway, Tammy. What were you thinking? Look, she's literally one space away from the bulletin board. I didn't even know it was possible for a villager to plop their house right here. So apparently I didn't really try to block them from being right here. But it looks like she's camping. It looks like she is like a hobo camping at the train station. It's ridiculous. And she's ugly too, which doesn't help any. So here's the train station. Got some trees here. I really like how it looks when you walk in and out of the train station with those two trees there. So over here we have the cedar trees, and this is sort of supposed to be a magical area that I never really finished. I had a town for a little while, a second town that I just wasn't really into, but I decorated the mayor's house and I really liked how it looked. So I deleted that town and recreated that house in this town. Here it is. It's kind of Japanese-ish, I guess. And here's the bedroom. We got a little writing area back here in the cake. Down here I have a mushroom and a gold nugget on the bridge. And we are back into my neighborhood. And we can go into my house. Yes. Then I'll show you the secret beach last because it is so magical. I love it so much. So here's the main room. I'm not really planning on changing my house that much when I re-landscape and redo everything, except this main room because it's just a mess of like randomness, and yeah, it's a mess. I have a picture of Kabuki up here because Kabuki is the best. Picture of Dobie. He looks like he's posing like a model in that picture. I don't know why. 1 year as mayor statue thing. Then back here is the study. There's a TV up here. And a picture of Kabuki, cause Kabuki. And some random things. Here's the study area. I really like how this turned out. I love this thing. I couldn't figure out how to get it, but you get it on Earth Day. And it's a little writing desk. The kitchen is in the basement. I know that doesn't make sense, but I didn't want to add any rooms to the sides of the house, and I wanted the kitchen to be in like a small room, so it left the basement. Here's the kitchen, a little bread area. I really like how the kitchen turned out. It's very cozy. Last but not least, the bedroom. The bedroom I really like. I created the bedroom when I was still going with the Winnie the Pooh theme. So I was trying to make it sort of look like a room in a tree house. So we've got the leaves here. Picture of Zipper T Bunny. Some random thingies. Jack-o'-lantern. A book, which is just a lost item. So you can see all this fabric in here is just the picnic blanket design. Okay, here we go. I just realized I jumped on the wrong side. The entrance is on the other side. So here's the private beach that Brycelyn Forrest from YouTube, again, she made. And I love it so much. Like, look at it. And I love that the bamboo is right at the edge of it, so it just blends in really nicely with the bamboo forest up there with Kabuki's house. And then she put a little present down here. You can't put the presents down without hacking. It just looks so cool. So that is Genovia as of now. As soon as I turn this camera off, I'm going to start chopping down trees, and I'm super excited about that. But I'll leave the dream address code in the description if you'd like to check it out. The dream address is from a couple months ago, so things are much more organized. So if you want to check it out, you can. And thank you for watching.